Main system engaging combat mode. Enemy ranking AC identified as 9 ball.
Hi, welcome to my very normal, completely normal, unchanged, I'm doing a new game plus, like, 3, I guess you could call it, a run of Armored Core 6. Just a very relaxing, chill stream tonight. I couldn't go to sleep. I accidentally, I took a nap at, like, the worst possible time. I don't know, I just, like, passed out. It happens. So now here I am at, almost oh, hey, what's up? Why why are you up? um
Main system engaging combat
but
mode.
yeah, I couldn't sleep. So I'm playing a
Enemy
very
ranking
very
AC
normal game
identified
of Armored
as
Core
9
6. There is
ball.
absolutely nothing strange going on here. I swear. The game totally the game absolutely, this is absolutely what the game normally looks like. No, it's not. This is, don't tell anyone, but this is heavily modded like that. That's a Gundam. That's not even, that's a completely different franchise. That's a Gundam. You're looking at it right there. Oops. Um. So yeah, I'm just gonna run through. I'm just gonna run through the game kind of quick. Go through as many missions as I can before I, like, actually trying to, like, tire myself out. You know what I mean? This ought to be good. I can't see anything. Is it
Good
just
job,
me?
V621. You're joining an operation
Hold on.
led
Let
by
me
Balaam HQ. Check the briefing.
pull out my phone. Let me check.
Heard the good news from Walter, did ya? Good. Sit your ass down and listen. Balaam's moving in on the Gallia Dam complex, one of the Liberation Front's bases. The objective is to destroy their lifeline and make those sacks of shit beg for mercy. I'll be sending two good-for-nothing
It looks
maggots
like
from
it
the
might
red
be
guns. Gun 4
just
Volta,
you. It
gun
looks
5
fine on my
Explosive.
end. I'm looking at it on my
You,
phone.
you're just gonna be tagging along on ass-wiping duty. I'm assigning you the call sign Gun 13, a lucky little number that just became available. Gun 13, sound off! Good enough. Now go get ready. We're going on a field trip, kiddo.
So you might want to try refreshing the page a couple of times, see if that does anything for you. If not, it's totally fine. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to be I'll try to be entertaining, I guess. No promises. I'm gonna use this build. And yeah, it should be fine.
Gun 13, huh? I'll stick with 621. Don't let the red guns teach you bad manners.
Oh my god, wait a minute. Is there? Oh my god. Oh my god, wait a minute. Do I have a chroma key filter? I think I do. Oh no. I do. Oh god. Alright, let me, no, I'll leave it on there. I'll leave it on there. I'll let you get jump scared by the guy in the fucking background, the fucking background image. Hold on.
Commence mission.
See this? Yeah, that guy. There's like a chroma key. I'm like way too close to my television right now.
Who's the wise guy who decided the Red Nation was taking care of some freelance? Who gives a shit? We'll handle this mission ourselves. One target destroyed.
Also, I hope the game. Oh, oh, sweet heavens! I hope you're either using headphones or like watching this in an environment where it wouldn't be like too disturbing for like you wouldn't disturb anyone in the background because this is a loud explodey game with giant robots. You know, very relaxing. Very relaxing, very ASMR. You know, you have like a drill sergeant in your ear.
Guess you're not a total amateur. Good score. Can't say I considered you a pro either. We don't need backseat drivers in the red guns. Shape up or ship out. That takes care of the frontline MTs. That was just the warm-up. Look alive, maggots!
Where's?
I'm receiving.
Hold on, let me get rid of the. You know what? Maybe I do have. Um, I don't know if I have like a regular chill playlist, like just ready. Or at least one that's completely like, copyright safe. Like one that's not gonna get me a shit canned, as they say. That's coming through my TV. I do not want that. Default. Why am I looking at my YouTube studio? What the? Why did it default to that? All right. Very cool, YouTube. Very strange. Um, actually, no. Now I think I thought I don't. Did I save that like jazz playlist I used to use? Music likes. I'm not. I'd rather not take chances with Final Fantasy music because Square Enix is like on a warpath. They're doing they see you uploaded their music somewhere. They're like no, and they take that down like ASAP. People like to make jokes about like Nintendo, like if you're like breaching Nintendo's copyrights, they'll like send ninjas after you to like assassinate you. No, that's Square Enix. Square Enix will do that, but only for the music. If you upload a Square Enix music onto YouTube, you like run the risk of like being nuked off YouTube. But it's kind of like a minefield because some songs they'll absolutely they'll take you out in like a day. Within like a day to a week of you uploading that stuff, they'll just take you right off the platform. Oh, hi, cat. Oh, there you go. Hey, bye. Come here. Come here. Hey. She's so loud. She gets picked up on the mic. Or maybe it's just because of how quiet I'm being tonight. It's my cat's name, Selassie. Um, yeah, that's you. Yep, your name's Selassie. Haley Selassie. It's her full name. My mom named her. It's like the Rastafarian like Christ figure like that. That's his name, but she decided to give the name to a female cat, and so it's like very it's kind of sacrilegious. But I mean, what can you do? All right, no, I can't find it. All right, I found a jazz playlist on YouTube. It says royalty free. Let's see. Where's the now playing thing? 'Cause it's just a random playlist. I don't even know if this. Oh, it does have the song names. I don't know if you like cafe jazz. There's a link to it. So my two stipulations for the end of the stream is my laptop overheating and fucking crashing, or I actually get tired.
Raven, I represent the Rubicon Liberation Front. Our request is simple. We want you to take out the two red guns. Our compensation will be double Balaam's offer, awaiting your response. Interesting. Your call, 621.
Usually I would accept,
For the money, whatever the corporations are giving
but
you, I hope it's
that
worth it.
it actually makes the mission quite hard.
Generators to go. Keep moving, 621. Hope you're enjoying the field trip, kids. Don't wet your pants now. Does this guy ever shut up? Good find. No luck with the sewing club, I see. That attitude won't get you far on Rubicon. Hope you pilot better than you sew. Do you hear me, you corporate vultures? The Rubiconians will never yield. You're going home in armored coffins. Forged in ash, we stand as one. Hot dog, we got an AC. More like an old piece of junk. It's barely different from an MT. Good for. You're not exactly cutting edge either. You want to be next on the scrap heap?
Oof.
Independent mercenary. Why be a mere pawn? What honor is there in serving corporations that exist only to kill and plunder? Scavengers. Father Almighty.
Oh, I skipped right over the target. Oops.
Confirmed. Enemy AC destroyed. One more target remaining, 621.
So there's kind of like there's like an interesting disconnect between this game is actually like very grim. So like the quiet jazz in the background. It's like the quiet jazz in the background is it's a very interesting juxtaposition between what's going on with the reality of the situation and the vibe that I'm trying to put out. I'm gonna see if I can get through like chapter 1.
You must be the handler, I presume, for the independent mercenary Raven. Honored to make your acquaintance. I understand you want to join Operation Wall Climber. You do realize that smashing up some old Institute relics hardly qualifies you. Know your place, you maker dog sitter. The answer is no. I hear you're deploying V.IV again. Must be rough only having one good pilot to rely on. Oh, are you suggesting your dog can take Freud's place? We've been through worse than this. Very well then. We are also deploying V.IV, who's been equally brazen of late. Let's see how they both perform.
So yeah, the snobby dude V2 Snail. Don't worry about him. He gets what's coming at every ending of the game. He gets what's coming to him. Don't worry about him. You know what they say about karma.
You got lucky, Merc. You were the only warm body they could find. The red guns are going to be first over the wall. Have fun watching from the sidelines.
And Iguazu there is a very funny character because he forms a very one-sided rivalry with the protagonist, you, the player. Like as things go on, he becomes slowly like more and more unhinged, and he kind of like sinks deeper into this whole like inferiority complex. It's again really grim, kind of sad game. with cafe jazz music as a backing track. It's again very strange thing going on here.
This request comes straight from Archibus headquarters. They want you to assist with a mission the corporations are calling Operation Wall Climber. This is V.II. Snail, leader of the Vesper 2nd Squad. I will chair the briefing for this mission. This is an operation of my own design. Consider it a privilege to be called to participate. It will be attacking the Wall, a key trading outpost fortified by the Rubicon Liberation Front. The rabble have formed a defensive line comprised of artillery and MT squads. Break through the line, then make your way to the top of the wall. There you shall find the Juggernaut, a mobile heavy artillery platform. Destroy it.
Well, I'm glad it's working.
V.IV will also be
I'm glad it's
participating in
working.
this mission, infiltrating through a separate route. However, be aware that Balaam has also taken a crack at the wall, only for their vainglorious hopes to be dashed. Do try not to die like a dog out there.
Do I have a build that's just the Melander? No, I don't. What's going on with this one? Now the question is bazookas or I think I'm leaning towards bazookas. It's easy damage, easy free damage. Well, I can't get too crazy with my back weapons because this is not a heavyweight frame. Hell, screw it, more bazookas. When in doubt, more bazooka.
Your objective is to take the Liberation Front fortress, the wall. Show them you're worth the credits. 621.
Main system activating combat mode.
Let me see if I can up the voices. Oh, I didn't. Oh, it's at 7. Didn't realize. All right. Yeah, leave that at 6. How's that sound?
Commence mission.
It's okay.
Start by clearing the way for Artemis. Take out the Gatling cannons protecting the city, and the Baus tetrapod MT further in. There's heavy fire coming from up top. 621. Keep an eye out for cover.
You'll never climb the wall, Corporation dog! Coral! A fight with Rubicon!
We're under attack. They're in the city.
It's just one AC. Archivist. They're mocking us.
Gatling cannons destroyed. The friendly MT squad will take care of the city. You take care of the Baus tetrapod MT 621.
I don't think I need to take these guys out, but one less unmanned turret to shoot me in the back, the better.
We need to set this one. There's an AC behind us.
Number one.
So as fun as the bazookas are, they are not very cost effective.
Threat in the city. Access the bulkhead and break into the wall. Confirmed. You're inside the wall. Be
I mean, at this point, I've run through this game like 3 times.
Do you read me?
The game has like 3 like different endings, so you kind of have to go through the game 3 different times, which isn't too bad because they do mix it up
Vesper. He's an elite.
like on each subsequent playthrough.
Couldn't crack the wall. Don't count on him too much.
Enemy attack! Can you send backup?
Oh wow, I missed.
We're taking too much fire!
There should be a lift nearby. The target is close.
But yeah, they but at this point, 3 playthroughs in, credits, the finances are not an issue. Finances are certainly not an issue. 3 playthroughs in, you tend to have a bit of a cushion, so to speak.
Supply Sherpa.
So if I really wanted to, I could go ape shit and just spam rockets all day.
You must be Raven. One of the infamous handler Walter's hounds.
You can barely see his head.
Interesting. You ready to climb the wall?
Rusty, we're already on the wall. Don't be silly.
That's the Juggernaut, a heavy mobile cannon. I wouldn't recommend taking it head on. It won't be able to keep up with Steel Haze. I'll distract it while you hit its blind spot. That's the stuff. Walter knows how to pick 'em.
Damn. Ugh.
This is V.IV. Understood. Rhea, I just got an update from Snail at command. We've got enemy reinforcements incoming. If I don't intercept them, we're
Oh
both
god.
toast.
Ooh,
If you leave it like this,
slippery.
you'll have to finish without me.
For what's essentially a giant
For our decoy.
box. It's surprisingly slippery. Although its aim is not great. There we go. And now I dramatically throw away my weapon. It's very cool. And turn away from the explosion.
Juggernaut destroyed. Operation Wall Climber is a success.
Cool guy. I'm extra cool with it.
It seems he knew who you really are. It won't matter. I've taken that contingency into account.
One new message.
Who this?
We're war buddies now. I think I should tell you something. During Operation Wall Climber, Archibus was planning to sacrifice you. The plan was to use independent mercenaries to clear the way so that the Vespers could step in and take over. But instead, you took the wall. The higher-ups are going to remember you now, that's for sure. As will I.
It's a really basic build, but I'll save it anyway, just so I don't have to look for it, so I don't have to swap parts every time. Oh no, I'm locked in. I'm locked into this route. It could be worse.
Got a job for you, 621. One of the Balaam Cup.
I shouldn't have skipped that. So basically the short and sweet of it is so after the chaos in air quotes, I think I went through that mission pretty smoothly compared to how a normal player would go through it. Like their first time around, I did pretty well. Although I'm not sure if that's a fair comparison. I don't even know how many hours I have into this game. But so after the chaos of whatever the hell happened last mission, one of the other corporations, actually I think it's the same corporation, Archibus, yeah, it says it right there. Oh no, actually no, it doesn't even tell you who's sending you here, does it? I'm pretty sure it's Balaam. No, none of these names mean anything. It's to like a first-time viewer, none of these names mean anything. But as an independent mercenary, you kind of just hop back and forth between employers. So like, the people I worked with like 2 missions ago are now sending me behind the backs of the people I just worked with to scavenge for data logs because you know that information, knowing is half the battle.
You should be used to Rubicon by now. Time to take a break from shooting up the place.
Oh yeah, there he is. There he is peeking at you. It's so funny. It's so funny that it's actually that it's like right there. That I couldn't have planned that any better. I could not have planned that any better. He just at the beginning of every mission he just stares at you.
Commence mission.
Gotta remind you that he's there.
Search the nearby racks for combat logs recording engagements with V.IV Rusty. This gives us some more insight about V4 skills. Analyzing log.
So a lot of the game's story is actually told through these data logs. There's like a lot of background information that you can that if you're really just trying to speed run through this game, like, and if you're not paying attention, you could miss like some pretty big hints at like things that are about to happen.
Some more evidence on what the coral situation looks like.
Like in this mission, they kind of plant the seed in your head, the implication that the guy who helped you out on the wall, Rusty,
That makes 3 logs.
he's actually he may or may not be a double agent. Like he might not actually be working for Archivist. This one I usually miss because I forget it's here because it's actually like basically behind the starting area. But this is foreshadowing for literally of the 2 missions you can do at this point in the game. This is basically foreshadowing for the other mission, assuming you didn't do that one already. Like assuming you're doing this one first.
Unidentified AT. Open fire! Kill the intruder!
Oof. And as you can see, I'm on a time limit, so usually I don't bother with all of these guys. But the last time I did that, they kept taking pot shots at me, and I couldn't get the scan through.
This is useful. We've got visuals on V4's AC assembly.
So that's an I kind of accidentally skipped over it, but that log is like one of those points of interest where they kind of subtly like hint to you that Rusty is not who he seems. Because that one basically tells you that most of the Vespers on Arquebus is so these mechs are called most of the main mechs, like the ones that I'm using, these are called armored cores, or abbreviated ACs. So the Vespers use ACs are primarily use energy weapons like plasma and lasers, all that futuristic stuff. But Rusty is kind of like the odd one out. Or is there any type of online play for this game? Or is it strictly campaign? There is online. It's kind of fun. It's fun as long as you don't take it too seriously, because it was kind of like an afterthought on the developers' part. They kind of went out and said that openly, like, okay, we here's the online, but it was not the main focus during development. So it's a little. So at launch, it was a little like underbaked, undercooked, so to speak. It's gotten better, but it's still not perfect. I personally prefer just goofing around in single player. Unless you're playing with friends. If you have friends, then I think it's really, really, really fun. You're a story first kind of person. Just like yours truly. What was this? Oh, this one's funny. Guy didn't even fight. He just saw whatever the hell was coming at him, and he just fucking he used the emergency eject. That's funny. He's just like me for real, for real. If I were doing this real life,
You're no comrade of ours, are you? Wait.
immediate eject. I think this is the last one.
Looks like you found pay dirt 61.
I'm gonna ignore that one.
We've still got time, but we've checked out every promising wreck.
That's an optional fight,
Job 621.
and I low-key kind of feel bad. So yeah, Rusty. Back to Rusty. Talking about Rusty. So Rusty. So like this whole mission kind of like foreshadows like Rusty's real alignment in the whole like planetary struggle for resources.
One new message.
So the Vespers, most of them use energy weapons, lasers, plasma, like I said before. But Rusty has a, oh sweet heavens,
Bagged us some decent intel on V.IV.
it's actually kind of fucking loud.
Additionally, I want to introduce myself. Gun 6 Red. But you can call me
I'm
sir.
gonna let him talk.
Privileged to be among Balaam's best, even if I am stuck whipping you independents into shape. Believe you me, I'm gonna put you to work.
But yeah, so Rusty's kind of like the odd one out because he has a penchant for like not ballistic weapons. I don't think that's the correct term, but he uses like regular guns, like physical munitions, like gun that shoot bullet, which is highly strange, highly unusual. Balaam, on the other hand, they use like, even when they are using just like regular guns, they're usually like heavier like machine gun type things, like where is it? They're usually using the heavy stuff. Pay more attention to like the little icon to the side, because again, this is heavily modded. But Balaam is usually using the like heavy artillery, lots of explosives. But Rusty, I'm not sure, I don't think it's this one that he uses, but I'm fairly certain he uses, aside from his melee weapon is an arquebus. It's this thing. Well, it's not arquebus. It's a subsidiary, something politics, whatever. But aside from his melee weapon, he usually uses, your standard like fare, your like actual guns, which is a signature of the Rubicon Liberation Front. Think of them as like, they're basically the planet's natives, more or less. And that mission, like if you're really paying attention, that's like your tip off to saying, oh, he's working with them. But you're very likely to not even really notice that, because at this point, this is still the first chapter of the game. So you're still kind of like piecing things together. I also didn't realize which route I was going down in this playthrough, so I'm going to cheese this mission a little bit.
Check the briefing.
Greetings, Raven. My name is Kate Markson. I have a special request to ask of you. It concerns the elimination of PCA mandatory inspection squads dispatched to Baus Arsenal Number 2. Aside from Subject Guard, the PCA has also sent an LC squad to put further pressure on Baus. Baus, however, intends to disrupt the inspection with a raid by independent mercenaries. squad outside, then rendezvous with you. That concludes the briefing. Looking forward to working together.
So yeah, I'm going to cheese my way through this. Cause we ain't nobody got time for that. I am literally pulling out a Gundam. You actually listen to the briefings? Not usually, but this time around I figured I might as well just let him play out. Beam saber. This is so fucking weird to look at. But on my first my first time through the game, absolutely, I listened to the briefings. Hi there, how you doing? Yep. Peeking over. But yeah, first time playing through, absolutely listen to those briefings. But every other time, if I'm just trying to blow through the missions, were this any other day of the week, at any other time, I'd probably skip through them.
I'm grateful for your support, Raven. We'll rendezvous later on.
Code 1-5. Unknown AC. Where did it come from? Eliminate it.
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Watch out for their laser fire.
How did I miss you?
We're clear. Keep moving, 621.
Code 31C. Sustaining fire from an unknown AC. Support. Don't give that AC an inch.
Raven, don't underestimate those LCs. Though mass-produced, they're an essential component of the PCA suppression force.
Heavy firepower for an inspection.
We're being pushed back. Shut that AC down. Inspection is a priority operation.
They do that. They're the laser drones.
I was right to count on the wall climber. Keep up the good work.
Like, they literally go right over the laser drones. They just juiced up a little bit.
She's not even registered in the arena. Be ready for company if her plan to ambush the rear guard goes south.
Code 7-8. Requesting backup. Taking heavy fire. This position's under attack too. Presently exchanging fire.
Right on schedule. Looks like Kate's on the move. Confirmed. The inspection squad inside the arsenal has been wiped out. It looks like we beat Kate.
Raven, I've finished mopping up, but I have something to report. The PCA has made an unexpected move. Let's rendezvous for now.
You heard the lady. Updating marker data.
Raven the wall climber, I presume.
This is a very unintended side effect of the mods that I have on here. But,
As much as I'd love
black
to
and
celebrate
white 9-ball Seraph actually goes really hard. Like, that actually looks sick as hell.
Code 2-3. Attending scene. We've got a 3-1C on our hands. Lost inspection team. Merck's made a big mistake. System authorization received. Commencing termination.
PCA Special Forces. Waste.
Damn you, Raven.
Special Forces craft destroyed. 2 remaining.
Keep it up, Raven.
No.
One hostile left. It's not over yet, 61.
Impressive, Raven.
Mandatory inspection followed up by a special forces deployment. What happened to the arsenal?
That's
It's
the
very
ending.
poorly timed assault armor.
I was right to choose you.
Code 3-1C.
I didn't even have to go in for the melee.
Stop them. Submitting. System query.
But yeah, normally I wouldn't
Confirmed. All special
normally I
forces
wouldn't
credits
resort to
We're done here, 61.
literally throwing a fucking Gundam
Excellent work, Raven.
at the cataphract, but we ain't nobody got time for this. I may not be able to go. I may be up because I can't like go to sleep, but I know very well I don't have the patience to like. I know dying once would just put me in a foul mood. I'd get grumpy, and this is not a grumpy stream. Not tonight, anyway.
Long time no see, Walter. Looking good for a
For
change.
context, it's
I see
1
you've got
o'clock
a
in the
new
morning.
augmented human. What happened to 617 and the rest?
They're dead.
Jobs. They did what it took to get us here.
Huh. So how's the newcomer doing?
Relatively stable, it seems. But we've run into someone shady.
Someone you want me to look into?
Yeah. Independent mercenary. Goes by Kate.
Now you see, I kind of forgot about that little piece of dialogue. I because you know usually I'm skipping through this.
2 new messages.
Raven, thanks for the help with the mission. We'll meet again.
Got a job for you, 621. This request doesn't come from the corpse, or the lip you'll see when you check the briefing.
I'm gonna try to cut a middle ground with this one. I think I'll use. I think I'll use Charybdis, but with one Gundam beam rifle, and in the other hand I'll keep the ducket, or maybe I'll use a melee weapon. No, nah. I'll just keep the ducket. Actually, no. I'm gonna need the burst of extra damage for the whatchamacallit, the stealth mechs. 'Cause this is the alt version of this mission.
This
I'm pretty
is a
sure.
rather personal request from a friend of mine. It concerns a certain facility, a watch point. Once regulated the underground flow of coral. Now it serves to monitor the dormant veins. I want you to attack it. Your objective will be to destroy the sensor valve at its core. The watch point is kept secure by SG, the planetside PCA force, which means it's too hot for the corporations to be seen there.
I think it's crazy how all mine. I mean, I'm sure it's probably a part of some sort of weird test
On this one.
that they're conducting on poor little 621 here, but I think it's crazy how all mine goes from hey help me take out the PCA at the Baus arsenal to literally sending Sula and 4 stealth mechs to fucking assassinate you.
You'll be going in under cover of darkness.
The switch up is actually crazy. Oh, there he is again. Bulborb jump scare.
It's go time, 621. Don't worry, not even the PCA would anticipate a solo independent mercenary.
I say I'm gonna do it, but I always forget to I always forget to fix the chat. Cause when I first set it up, I didn't intentionally want it to like stay up like permanently.
If anyone sees you, handle it.
Code 1-5. Intruder sighted. It's just one AC. Who are they with? We can look into that later. Engaging. Code 7-8. Request
Get that out of the way.
Yeah, I can't get through to HQ.
Cavalry isn't coming. Wipe them out, 621.
I think that's it, right? Yep.
Confirmed. Enemy squad destroyed. Move on to the next area.
Where did that AC come from? What happened to the patrol squad?
Code 1-8. All units deploy for combat.
You're exposed to snipers from all corners. Keep moving or they'll shoot you down.
Code 3-1C. We've taken critical damage.
Updating your marker data. Proceed in the direction indicated.
It's a thing on my end that I didn't
That's
fix.
the Watchpoint's control center. The target
Because I have the way I have chat. So right now I'm streaming from my laptop to like a third-party service called Restream. So this is also on YouTube. But the YouTube stream is more so just for
Before you learn.
the YouTube stream is more so just so I don't have to manually download and re-upload the VODs for like archiving purposes. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, this is not a good start.
I'll be coming for you next. First, the dog.
What the dog doing?
Sola. He's an independent mercenary who survived first-gen augmentation. Encrypted comms. He must be controlling them too. Don't think twice, 61. Kill him before he kills you.
2 repair kits remaining.
Was it 618 I killed last? It was good. But he had nothing on this one.
What tipped you off, Sola?
Don't make trouble for me, Walter. You and your dog aren't welcome here.
Wow. getting nowhere with Sula. You, on the other hand, need to go.
Mission at 50% AP.
I am wasting so much ammo. Also, sorry for being quiet, I didn't get a chance to look at chat.
621. Take out Sula next.
AP at 30%.
To be honest, I knew you could do the whole streaming to multiple platforms at once, but it's not something I ever bothered. I need to be better at placing my shots, because that took way longer than it needed to.
Confirmed. Enemy AC.
But it's something I only like really looked into when I came back to streaming for like the 80th time,
Penetrate the control center and destroy the target.
like around when I started. Basically, when I started playing this, which was like a few months ago. It was like when this game came out, like October, November, around that time frame.
There. Destroy the device in the center.
Also, I'm so glad that you don't get a ranking for playing the missions in the story, because this would absolutely be a D rank. That was not a very good showing of my skill and experience.
We're done here. Head back to base. Wait, no. 621, get out of there.
Too late.
Who are you? An older type of augmented human, 4th generation. Have we made contact? I am Air, a Rubiconian. Please, you must wake up. Before your consciousness is forever scattered in the coral flow.
Coral jump scare. It was too. I like the last second I look over at my I look at OBS to like see what it looks like on stream, and I see the I see the fucking billboard again. Like he's just a permanent fixture, like this whole stream.
Vital sign confirmed.
But yeah, so like the color red.
Disabling autopilot. Establishing comms link with him.
I don't remember what I was doing that I had
Raven,
red, like chroma keyed,
identified an approaching enemy.
but oh yeah, there it is. It's like red and yellow and like orange. Yeah, jeez. It's so stupid.
Maintain contact to support you.
No, it's so stupid.
Main system, reactivating combat mode.
Ooh, that was not a good dodge.
It's an autonomous PCA craft, V.IV. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
I think that's definitely second phase. All right.
Raven, get clear.
So, some background information. Coral is, in the context of this game, it's
Kids remaining.
it's basically the MacGuffin for this game. It's a power source. It's like a super efficient power source.
Has a massive heat signature. Evasive action.
Everyone, Everyone on the planet wants it. People off of the planet want it. Think of it as like, it's like the crude oil. It's like sci-fi crude oil. Like it's the same,
Can't take much more.
like almost beat for beat. It's like exactly the same. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like exactly the same issues. The only difference is the crude oil, but spoiler alert, the crude oil is alive and sentient, hence the lady's voice that's in your head now. But not a lot of people are aware of that. Otherwise, I think there'd be a lot more, maybe there wouldn't, because this world's kind
Enemy
of
systems down.
just a little bit fucked up. But I think there would be a bit more of a moral dilemma if more people understood that the coral itself was a living being.
Raven. You need
But again,
rest.
that doesn't become relevant until a bit later in the story, like maybe I think like the end of chapter 3 is when they just, you know, pull the curtain and say, "Ha, yes, the coral is the." look at him.
The coral surge you were swept up in? That was just a glimpse.
These are all like real excellent clips. Like you could clip all of these moments. Look at it. Look at him.
Flame that will burn Rubicon.
Armored Core 6 Fires of Bulborb. I should fix it, but I'm not going to. I'm absolutely not going to. It's so good.
Send me this observational data. Look, 621. The localized coral explosion caused by the surge has a certain directionality. It's headed straight
Do I have control of my mouse? No, not yet.
across the Alian Ocean. Like a flock of birds or a school of fish, coral loves company. Which means, somewhere in the ice field, there's a huge mass of coral lying dormant. You said you could hear a strange voice in your head. That's a common side effect of old-gen augmentation. Could also be from getting caught in that coral surge. Don't let it bother you.
Raven. The coral explosion completely vaporized northwestern Belius's Bay Area. And even yet, compared to the fires of Ibis, that explosion was hardly a spark. Raven, I have a favor to ask. Let me remain in contact with you until we reach the coral convergence. I have to see where they're taking us. How this struggle over the coral ends. I must, as a Rubiconian.
Alright, so a few other tidbits of lore. So the event she just referenced, the Fires of Ibis. So a long time ago, well, not that long, it was like 50 years ago, a little more than like 50 years ago in game.
New message.
Someone decided to light all of the coral on the planet on fire,
621. I've got some business to attend to.
and it basically, and it nearly rendered the whole planet like uninhabitable for a while.
One job for you while I'm out. Rest up. That's an order.
Raven, I see your handler's away on business for now. About that trip to the ice field, we've received a job from Balin already. Let's take a look, shall we?
So yeah, 50 years ago, someone thought that someone felt that the coral was a threat to mankind as a whole. So in this universe, mankind's already like a interplanetary species. Like we, you know, we're beyond Earth, and I believe like beyond the solar system, because the planet we're on is called Rubicon 3. So the star system itself, the star that this planet is orbiting, is probably called Rubicon something or something like that. So some scientists felt that the coral itself was a threat to mankind across the universe, and decided that it would be better to torch the planet than to risk the coral getting out of hand. And when I say torch the planet, I literally mean torch the planet. The fireball that was created when the coral was ignited literally burnt the fucking planet. It was that bad. Another thing that was mentioned a couple of times is the idea of an augmented human. So these machines, I don't know if you've been paying attention to like any like little details in like the background, like if you see like a handrail or like a vehicle or a container on the ground. These machines, these ACs, these armored cores are like 30 feet fucking tall. And if you noticed the maneuvers I was like doing, the targeting, how fast the game is, that wouldn't be possible for like a normal human being. Hence, the augmentations. So basically they're taking coral. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what the process itself is, but they're augmenting human beings to be more compatible with piloting armored cores. The technology to do so has advanced to about, I think we're on like, hold on, let me check the arena. So I think it's like generation 10. Like there's like 10 generations, if not, I guess Snail here is like the pinnacle at 8. Maybe there are 8. So like 8 to 10 generations of augmentation. The player character is at Gen 4, and the pilot that we faced in the last mission, Sula, Walter made a comment about him surviving Gen 1 augmentation. So the earlier generations of augmentation were very, very dangerous, and Gen 4 was barely much better. The player character here, 621, there's I don't know what aspects of their brain is like fried from the coral augmentation, but he's not all there, so to speak. And I guess that's his motivation for doing what he does. He's trying to undo the augmentation by earning enough credits. He's trying to make the money to like undo the augmentation surgery and, you know, go back to being a normal human being. I don't know where I was going with this. I don't know what else I wanted to explain. Well, so the older generation of augmented humans, they have the potential to make contact, as it's called, with the coral. Like they're able to, in some cases they're able, like 621 here, they're able to like establish a connection to the coral and actually like communicate, like with like how 621 in air. that becomes another major plot point by the end, especially this route that I'm unfortunately that I've like railroaded myself onto. Going back to scale and just the sheer ridiculousness of these machines. What's the next mission? Well, this is, well, you know, this is actually, this, you know, this isn't that bad. This isn't that bad of a showcase of like scale. I'm sure I'll find something.
Here's the request from Balaam Industries. They want you to carry out an advanced survey of the central ice field. To confirm the information Walter brought to them about the coral convergence.
So these structures that you're seeing,
As for how to cross
like in the
the
background, like over the horizon,
This is the intercontinental cargo launcher.
they're massive.
Level of grid 086.
Like they're absolutely massive and almost unthinkable in scale. Like once I get into this mission, I'm going to repeat to you that the machine that I am piloting is about 30 feet tall.
It's also the territory of the
30 feet tall, and then I want you to look at the backgrounds, and I want you to take in all of the sights, and I want you to like try to like fathom how absolutely insane the scale of this game really is. I'm gonna go back to my regular, well, maybe not my regular. I think I'm gonna keep I want to keep a heavier guns.
Let me handle getting us into the grid. I'm fairly adept at analyzing systems and manipulating them too.
Like if you can, like I don't know how well you can see it because the chat's in the way, but just look at the walkways. And then like this loading screen. All right, here we go.
Commencing infiltration to grid 086.
That little speck you just saw fly in, yeah, that's that 30 feet tall.
Activating lock on vertical catapult. Connecting steam cylinders. Launching. Alright, Raven. Let's get to work, shall we?
Main system activating combat mode.
I've sent you the marker data. Let's head toward
I don't
the
think there are any
elevator
stairs in
to
here.
get
This is a
the
very industrial looking level. I don't think we're gonna find a whole lot of like normal human things to scale up against. Oof.
Who's this tourist? You think you could just waltz straight in here? Hope you're watching, boss. Leave it to
Are you stuck? Oh. Yeah, no, are you?
Arena registration failed. AC identified as Mad Stomp. Right. Then at last.
Me and Mad Stuff can't be beat.
See you later, Rummy.
Looks like you're having fun, Taurus. You know, RAD loves a good welcome party. Come on in, and let's get acquainted.
How courteous. Let's take her up on the offer, Raven.
Ooh.
I've gathered data on the woman from that broadcast. That was Carla, leader of RAD.
Kept us waiting, Taurus. Told you we love a good party.
I don't have to deal with you. Like just looking at the grating that we're standing on, that this machine is standing on, you or I would fall through these fucking holes in the grating. Oh, there you are. So there are two dudes in this room. Here's the other one. I'm not fighting you. There's a dude like underneath me. I don't think that's him, but there's another AC pilot like underneath this area. He's like avoiding tax collectors or something. It's kind of funny.
Would have been cheaper to just hire you instead.
Oh. Come here.
We have multiple MTs.
Come here.
Tread carefully.
Oh, you noticed the fireworks I left for you. You're a smart cookie, aren't you?
What? Did I miss one? Did I really just missed a point blank shot? That's embarrassing.
Seems our turret doesn't cut above the rest.
Get that shit out of here. But yeah, this is a very
That's enough.
large world.
Nice surrender.
Yeah.
Not worth the losses.
Yeah, it's a big game.
Come on, I'll let you through. Up along.
Say that again. Not gonna talk anymore?
Let's see what she has up her sleeve.
No.
Shall we?
And there we
Raven?
go. Now here's a boss that I have history with.
I like that in Taurus. Too bad this is goodbye.
Big hermit crab.
The Dozers are certainly living up to their reputation. It's something that is only demolition. Rather well equipped one.
Ooh, they do not want to be here. So this boss.
Careful.
Oh man. So this boss right here, when I first started playing this game, gave me no no end of grief. This boss was like, I was stuck here for so long. Because he has 2 weak points. His mouth and the big old volcano vent on the top of him.
Its behavioral pattern has changed. Watch out.
And I really, even though there's a lock-on system, I wasn't aware of how it worked properly. Like, so I would waste a lot of my ammo. I'd be wasting ammo, and I'd be taking a lot of damage that I didn't need to. Oh, come on. Oof.
50%.
There we go. What's with the spin? What's with the fancy little twirl you're doing? All right, let me be fancy.
Enemy systems offline. Complete shutdown confirmed.
But yeah, this guy
Been miserable knowing you, but
took, I don't even know how many tries it took me the first time around.
you want to go up top, right? Let me show you the way. Guided tour from Cinder Carla herself.
And they it's very clear they did not intend for you to just be to just, you know, stand here.
One new message.
Hey, tourist. I had to work some of my magic to track you down. I've got a little job for you.
Oh no, is it, oh man, this is gonna suck.
Did she hack into Online's mercenary database?
I'm not gonna go full Gundam cheese. I'm not gonna use the laser drones, but this is a doozy.
Ah, my favorite little tourist. About my promise to take you up top. I need a little help cleaning up first. See, certain someone smashed up all my defense hardware.
Oops.
And now I've got rival dozers bustling in. It's the Junker Coyotes. We never did get on. Always sniffing around, just waiting for a chance to bite. Making a mess is one thing, but they're going after our development data too. We need to swat the hacking drones they sent before they make off with all my secrets. Yeah, it's pretty low of them. But at least give them credit for knowing where the value is. Anyway, did I mention that this is all your fault? Make up for it by keeping my secrets safe.
Your handler didn't authorize this sortie either.
So this mission is on a time. So the first leg of this mission is on a time limit. You have to find these 5 little drone things, destroy them, and then there's a boss fight. There's a boss fight that right in the middle cuts into
Activating combat mode.
a 2v5. And then it turns back into a 1v1.
Destroy all the hacking drones those degenerate coyotes left here.
Let's be quick about this, Raven.
Security breaches reached 10%. Fire.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. 4 to go.
I'm starting to get tired. I'm gonna say goodnight for the next time. Good night. Good night. Thank you for stopping by.
Second target destroyed.
I get why they want our tech. I just wish they had a little more flair. If it were me, I'd raid us from orbit and just yank our servers off the ground.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. 2 remaining.
Guess I better get to work on our countermeasures. Coyotes are using RADMTs. They're hot stuff on the black market. Still, I'm not sure I like seeing my own babies used against me.
I usually would not bother,
4th target destroyed.
One
but just
left.
like that guy was like
You'd have to
really
try to mess it up
in
now.
the way. Oh, sorry, I'm already at 1.
Security breaches reached 50%.
We can still make it, Raven. If you can't spot the targets,
Isn't it in
try
here?
using your scanner.
Yeah, there it is.
That's 5. All hacking drones destroyed.
Wow, that was fast. I sent the coyotes and their pals a little counter-virus. Their servers are officially fried. Maybe that'll teach them to behave. Wait, the radar. Are there more of them?
They're outside.
One of the big drawbacks to using a bunch of mods is that even though the 2 mods that make up this this AC that I'm using, even though like they technically go together, like there's no like clashing seams, like there's no like weird floating arms or legs or anything like that. They're not perfect. Like the battle damage on the arms and legs is very different from the battle damage on the head and core.
Huh. You're the
And there's
freelancer
Iguana.
from the dam raid.
The iguana returns.
And here I thought I'd just make some extra scratch. Guess I can settle the score at the same time.
In full disclosure, I'm a bit of an Armored Core poser. I'm a fake fan.
Don't forget to smile, tourist.
I never got around to actually finishing my my run of AC4,
Well, you're making a stink.
and I don't think I'm ever going to. I think I'm going to just, if I ever go back to 4th gen, I think I'm just gonna play 4 Answer. And that being said, I also have to mention that my favorite, that the Alia frame, the thing that good old Iguazu over there is using, it is hands down my favorite frame in the fucking game.
They're all over us. Help me out or we're both dead.
Like I love the like Formula 1 race car thing it has going on.
All unidentified
already,
Now
Quasi.
you'll
Time to say
finally be
goodnight.
alone. Your next freelancer.
Right-hand ammunition at 50%. AP at 30%.
They're ringing in my ears again. It'll be peace and quiet when you're gone.
1 repair kit remaining. AP at 50%.
And speaking of mods in AC4, I'm pretty sure there's a mod that it rebalances the game so it plays more like 4th gen. I don't know if it's been updated because
Ammunition at 30%.
even though mods like that, like they're modifying the
Damn it! I would have had you. Don't you dare think you've won. Looks like it's over. I'll have the crew check out those maps.
but yeah,
Raven, those unidentified machines were using encrypted communications.
the
I'll do what I can to decrypt them.
mods like that, they mod the regulation file of the game, and it's basically the file that says it has like all of the like parameters and stats for like all the parts and such. And like you'd think on paper you wouldn't really have to do a whole lot to update it, but I guess you do. I mean, to be fair, I haven't taken a look at it myself.
That job from Balaam and decided to take it. Next time, look before you leap. You can't trust anyone on Rubicon. Keep heading for the ice field.
Raven, I've managed to decode those encrypted columns. They identified you as an impediment to the release project.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to skip that. But yeah, impediment to the release project, even though I helped your ass like a few missions ago. Again, the all mine switch up is insane. There's like a half hour left of this playlist, and I think that's as much as I'm going to do. I'm gonna do a half hour more. I think I'm gonna do the funny build. I think I'm gonna pull out the Yeti.
We're continuing through Grid 086 toward the Intercontinental Cargo Launcher. As promised, Carla has agreed to serve as our guide. I'm not sure how safe it is to trust a dozer.
Oh, and you know what? Since I'm playing a FromSoft game,
Turn her knowledge down
Elden
as
Ring
well.
DLC. It's confirmed. We got a
One more
trailer
thing, Raven.
coming out in
Cinder,
June.
Carla's nickname. That's what the Rubiconians call
I'm
survivors
really
who find
excited for like
survivors.
one thing in particular. There's like a kick weapon. There's a weapon that lets you like do flying roundhouse kicks, and I really want it. Like more than literally anything else I've seen in the trailer. Now that this build may look really like objectively incorrect. But trust me, believe in the process. I don't want to overdo it. Yeah, that's already soup. Excellent name for a rocket launcher. For a missile launcher.
This will be our third sortie together, Raven.
Oh, that's really bad. Look at the clipping on that. Oh no. Look at the clipping.
Main system.
You know, before I started playing Armored Core, I don't think I would have said, I don't think I would have had like a favorite shape,
Just as promised.
but I think I do. Now I do. And it's just the triangle. It's you know, no, I'm lying. Before, I think I would have told you it was hexagons, but after playing Armored Core, and believe it or not, Elden Ring, the triangle is my favorite shape.
I mean, once you're out there, the PCA satellites see everything. A few of the stupider dozers took it as a challenge, went out to prove themselves. You can guess what happened.
We've arrived at the top, sending you new marker data. As Carla said, at this altitude, we're within firing range of the PCA's satellites.
I actually don't know if this can assault boost over the gap.
That must be the PCA security system.
Like, I don't know if this thing can assault boost to dodge like anything. It's just I just really like this build.
Well, nowhere to hide now.
Brute force it is then.
Oh man. I know in the older titles, you falling off the map like that would have like ended the mission. Alright, moment of truth.
Don't get fried. Nice moves, tourist.
2 repair kits remaining.
Alright, that's fair. I mean, I guess it is my fault for going in overburdened.
We're not far from the cargo launcher.
Intruder detected near closed facility.
Might as well clean up while you're here, tourist. Never did care for the upstairs neighbors.
Happy birthday? Is Happy Birthday playing right now?
That's
What
what
the
I like to
hell?
see. Let's get the cargo launcher ready.
There.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected.
Giant enemy spider.
Machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
A coral response from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. The fires behind this may have taken the Institute. Their dirty work survived.
It's taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
Two repair kits remaining.
What the? It's taking off.
Another coral response. Watch out.
Now, this could be some good R&D data. Can't wait to get back
probably my silliest build. The
You're
Yeti.
using coral for fuel.
Soylent Green is made of people.
That was quite the show, tourist. How about we get back on track? Hop in the container. I'll operate the launcher from here. Brace yourself.
You know, I think I'm gonna go back on my word. I think I'm gonna end it here for now.
By the way, tourist. You're Walter's hound, right? Well, guess a dog can't choose its master. But still, tough luck. I feel sorry for you. I really do. Oh, and one more thing. You know the cargo launcher's strictly for cargo, right? No one's ever used it to launch themselves before. At least not in one piece. Hope your luck changes.
Raven? You see it too, don't you? The voices of the coral. Currents coursing across Rubicon. Walter was correct in his judgment. The coral, it's here.